SCP-6622. Leave it to Beavers. Special Containment Procedures. MTF Omega-43, quote-unquote, leave it to Beavers, is tasked both with limiting public awareness of SCP-6622 and grounding 6622-B instances until nearby systems can accommodate them. Beyond this, containment is limited to regular feeding and care for 6622-A instances in high-risk regions. When possible, newly commissioned Foundation facilities are to be built in areas already serviced by SCP-6622 infrastructure. Description: SCP-6622-A is a subgroup of American Beavers, Castor canadenus, which builds and maintains SCP-6622-B. Only 6622-A instances will interact with SCP-6622-B. Non-anomalous beavers will not approach. SCP-6622-B are beaver dams and launches which generate electricity via unknown and abnormally efficient means. Each instance continuously outputs 6,800 megawatts. Presently, the Foundation knows of 12 distinct S6622-B instances. Power produced by SCP-6622-B is distributed into man-made electrical infrastructure via fairy rings, tree roots, and other naturally occurring pathways, entering said infrastructure at any point where it contacts fertile soil. Discovering the mechanism behind this transmission is a beta-level research priority. SCP-6622-A instances often dam at remote or inopportune locations. MTF Omega-43 has partially incorporated S6622-B instances into the electrical grids of 96 cities, but gigawatts of power are wasted each month both in preventing grid overload and the Foundation's inability to transmit more power to high-demand areas. Developing better regulatory infrastructure for SCP-6622 is an alpha-level research priority. Attempts to establish SCP-6622-A captive breeding programs have failed, and as a relocation of wild colonies, instances construct non-anomalous dams. Reproducing the anomaly in a controlled setting is an Omega-level research priority. Discovery. On November 10, 2020, Site-43 experienced a catastrophic power overload. The first known SCP-6622 lodge was later found on the Ausable River 5.8 kilometers away. Over a period of 9 months, Janitorial and Service and Maintenance Section Chief Amelia Torsian was able to convert the site to rely exclusively on SCP-6622 for electricity. Torsian's initial designs have formed the basis for SCP-6622 transmission systems worldwide, preventing an estimated 450 megatons of CO2 emissions since implementation. Afterward, upon entering Site-43 main power station on August 3, 2021, Chief Torsian found her workbase a pile of dried mud and twigs, crudely molded into a heart. Torsian's request to keep the sculpture in her personal quarters was approved. That concludes SCP-6622. Leave it to the Beavers.